Professional. What does that mean? I am in charge of any kind of education in 11 states. Hair shows, I just did a hair show in Texas last weekend. Not this past one, the one before. So I'm all over the place. I want to thank you so much for inviting me in here. Super excited because guys, you're on the ground floor, right? You can be whatever you want to be. When I started doing hair, I was 13 years old. I had 5 brothers, right? And my mom didn't work. So obviously funds were tight and my brothers used to come to me and cut their hair. I went to college for a year and graduated with a degree in 101 game room. Joking, as a joke. I learned how to play pool. I like to have fun, I like to joke, okay? So you're gonna hear me say a lot of things today. So yeah, I learned how to play pool in 1 year of college and asked my oldest brother, hey, you know, what should I do? You know, I'm at a crossroad. He said, Terry, you always loved doing hair, why don't you do hair? Way back then, Grease had come out. Beauty school dropout. Yeah. No graduation day. Right? And I said, Dave, seriously, really? Because we had such a bad rap. We have evolved so much over the last 30 years. I know, okay, I'm dating myself now. So you are at a really great time entering this industry because we are blossoming with the creativity that is out there, right? So today I am going to share with you Schwarzkopf Professional. Has anybody other than hearing from this school have heard of Schwarzkopf Professional?
Don't lie, got some people in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the over-counter. This is professional, right? So a couple of things that I want to share with you why I am here. It performs, right? So I started out educating on ground level over 25 years ago with this brand and have stayed with this brand. There's some reasons why. First of all, some little tidbits. Schwarzkopf Professional was founded in 1898. What? It's a German-based company. Why I stay with them is because they're very innovative in the industry, and I mean innovative. We don't rest on our laurels. We are continually doing line extensions. We are continually evolving our products. We don't just make a product and think it's good for 30 years. Because our industry has changed. When I first started doing hair, it was all about gray coverage and blonde. Look at everybody now. There is such a rainbow of diversity out there, which is why I stay with Schwarzkopf Professional. In 1903, we made the first dry shampoo. Google us, guys, because you'll find all these facts here. I know you probably haven't gotten to the perm section. I did see somebody roll a perm earlier.
We did perms yesterday a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if you look in your book, right, I think in the book does it have a picture of the machine that burnt the perm into the hair?
Yeah, Charles Nessler.
Okay,
Yeah.
guess what? In 1947, Schwarzkopf Professional made the first perm. We took away that machine. Okay, so these are just things that, as you can tell, after over 25 years, I'm still passionate about this industry, about this brand. One thing you'll notice is on all information that you see, in little black words, is together a passion for hair. Truly so, guys. Think about it this way. You're coming into an industry where you get to have somebody, first of all, you get to be in somebody's personal space in a positive way. What? So you're not a dentist. You're not a doctor, but you get to create and make somebody feel really good. That is a passion, right? To be able to change somebody and make them feel better, right? So that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit about our company. Know that we're also big into social media. Do you guys follow any digital influencers? Do you follow Be Seen? Okay. He's our digital A-team. Maggie MH as well. Okay, at the end, we're gonna go over so that you guys can start following us. I also have some of our guest artists I'd like you to follow too as well. Some creative things. So today we're gonna go over the basics. We're gonna start off with Aurora Royale. One thing that also sets us apart as a company is the fact that everything we have has care ingredients in it, right? The care ingredient in our core Aurora Royale are the red boxes that you see. I could give you all the names, I'm not going to. Just know that the care ingredient does 3 things. 1, it repairs material elasticity and strength during the color process. Protects against UV rays and protects against daily pollutants, right? So a couple of things there that set us apart. It's all about making sure that you understand where we are. Another thing too is not only do we keep innovating in our color brand industry, but we also keep a pulse on trends. I'm leading up into this next video. What we do is our global ambassadors go to the fashion week of Milan, London, Paris, New York, and Shanghai. They see what's trending on the runways of fashion week, and then they trickle it down into a collection of cuts and color placements off of what is trending. And those are called essential looks. It's a biannual collection that comes out called Essential Looks. You can download an app and it'll show you all our previous collections, yes.
So do y'all like create things based off like the fashion like clothes or like how they wear their hair on fashion week?
All of it. So the clothes gives you a kind of like mood. Like we break it down into different collections. Like one collection would be called Euphoria, depending, yeah. So it's makeup, it's clothes, it's hair, it's what is trending. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, down to the shoes, down to the pocketbooks, down to everything. So the reason I'm saying that is this is a little bit about our education, but what you're gonna see them doing is a photo shoot of the Essential Looks collection that was done last spring. Together, passion for hair, right? Cool. So let's get into Agora Royale. What you see in front of here is all the boxes considered in our core Agora Royale. You guys have red, right? We are gonna go over the other boxes. Nathan would like to hear everything else that we have, right? Guys, I'm gonna try to break this down and make it simple. If you have questions, please tell me to slow down, right? So, first of all, this is a color line that's developed by colorists. So Leslie Jensen, if you want to write down her name, she is our global guru ambassador. She's a mastermind behind all of the colors that we do, right? So it's a color line that is developed by colorists. Have oil in our developer. It is 17% oil. What I really love about this is the fact that it shows you what it does. In 2013, we restaged Agora Royale, and we put in the 17% more oil. What that does is it concentrates the care ingredients, concentrates the color pigments, and decreases the water content of it. You are going to have so much more longevity with our color line. You're also going to have really amazing gray-white coverage. Even our shades that don't cover 100% gray will cover up to 70% gray without intermixing. Huge, right? What's really great, and you guys have opened up this book before, you'll notice on the bottom of the key, it'll tell you whether it covers 100% gray or 70% gray. We really try to make it easy for you guys when you go to formulate. Let's see if this video will play. So basically, guys, did you like that video? It shows you the difference in the oil content and how amazing it can be. So this is a one-pager chart. If you want to take a screenshot, please feel free to take a screenshot. Know that I'm going to break it down into each individual. So if we go at 3%, which is a European way of saying 10 volume, but we'll go with 10 volume. Do you do percentages or do you do volume?
I do. I tell them volume, but they know the percentages.
Okay, cool. So 10 volume is for coloring darker. It even will cover 100% gray on fine hair. So I have frog fur hair, very fine. If I were gray, the 10 volume would cover it too. Pastel toning and color deposit on pre-lightened hair. Then we have 20 volume, which is tone-on-tone coloration, standard gray coverage. It will give you up to 2 levels of lift. Pausing here. What's really important, up to 2 levels of lift, that depends on the hair texture. Fine hair texture will lift more than medium texture or coarse. So that's why we say 20 volume up to 2 levels of lift. Notice also too, on absolutes, which is a brand we'll get into a little bit later, 30 volume is going to give you up to 3 levels of lift, meant to be used with the Dash 00 series, which you don't know exactly what that is yet. Kind of, in a way. But that's for resistant gray white hair. It's also to be utilized with our high lifts, which is high lift color of our 10 series or 12 series. And then also with the absolutes. 40 volume, okay, will give you 3 or more levels of lift, meant to be used with our Aura fashion lights. Again, this is probably not meaning too much to you right now, but it will as we go through it. And then also to be used with our 10 dash series and our 12 dash series for the ultimate high lift blondes. How do we read a number? So the first number you see is known as a level, which is the lightness or darkness that's visible to the human eye. Every color brand has a leveling system, right? Then there's a dash. After the dash, the first number you see is known as a primary or dominant tone direction. If there is another number, it's known as a secondary or minor tone direction. If there is a third number, it's known as a minor tone direction or color reflex. Pause. You want an analogy for that? Okay, cool. So basically, think about it this way. Go to Home Depot, you get a brand new piece of wood, right? You see the grain of the wood. Now put a layer of stain on it. Because it's a brand new piece of wood, and it's the first layer of stain, that's going to travel the deepest inside the wood. That's your primary or dominant tone direction. Now put another layer of stain on it. It takes on a slightly different tone direction, but you still see the grain of wood. That's your minor or secondary tone direction. If there's a third number, it's just another layer of stain. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Does that help when I do analogies like that? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So know that when there are 2 numbers that are the same, it means it's an intense color. Globally, we are known for our reds, violets, and coppers. If you've not followed us on social media, you're going to see some amazing work out there. One thing you guys need to know as students, we do not put brown in our reds, coppers, or violets. They can be screaming. But here's why. You can have that client who comes in who wants to be a fire engine red. You deliver the fire engine red, and then you have to refresh midlace and ends with a demi-permanent color. But if that demi-permanent color is the red and it has any brown in it, what's going to happen over time is you're going to over-deposit and you're going to brown out the ends. Make sense? So, just letting you know, the dash 88, which is our red. My joke is, if you cut me, I bleed 6-88, which is red. No brown in it. Or, as one of my managers would say, you cut me and little black heads come out of my mouth. So, cool with that, guys?
Yeah.
So, let's go over the numbering system. This is huge, but I'm going to make it easy for you to understand in just a second. So, in our numbering system, notice we have 1 through 10, but we don't have a level 2. Here's the why. The difference between a level 1 and a level 3 is so minute, we didn't want to take up any more real estate in the back dispensary, right? So that's why we don't have a 2. Eventually you guys would know a difference. The person in your chair won't. Make sense? Now, yes.
So, but what if somebody like they know hair color and they want a level 2 when you don't have it? Like, what would you do?
Great question. So what if somebody who does know hair color wants a level 2 and we don't have a level 2? You can combine 1 and 3 to make a level 2, but my recommendation is you want to be heavier on the level 3 because 1 is red, black, brown, right? Good? Now, no, we are sold in over 100 countries worldwide. We speak one global voice, one global message. So if you were in Europe and I was teaching you this class in German, I'd be saying the same thing. So these numbers mean the same thing, right? So we're gonna start off with 0, -0, which is our natural, our neutral. Guys, I would really start writing this information down because this is stuff that you need to know. -0, our natural, our neutral, is a true visual neutral. What does that mean? When we went back,
Ask me if I'm in your city, bitch, I might be.